Viewers watching at home, welcome here on the IKF YouTube channel when you can look to the third match of today of the IKF Champions League. And we're about to see a match between TuS Schildgen and Boeckenberg from Belgium. Next to me, Lucas Michael, you are the head coach of TuS Schildgen. Have you been looking at videotapes of your opponent of today?
Great question to start.
Yeah.
To be honest, no.
No?
I guess we played them 2 years ago, also in the Champions League.
Yep.
And there, back then, our goal was to be a pain in the arse and actually be annoying throughout the game and see where we end up with.
Yep.
But the tournament showed that there's quite a difference in the level we play. So this time we just tried to be focused on ourselves.
Yep.
And see what's about to come.
Now, if you're then talking about 2 years ago, the team of Boeckenberg sort of stayed the same. How is your selection compared with 2 years ago? Is it also sort of the same?
Quite similar, yeah. We had some departures, like some people call it a career, but only a few. So basically the main part of the squad is still the same.
Yeah, your core is sort of the same. So you're talking about being a pain in the ass. I guess you're talking about defense, right? Trying to disrupt their offense.
For sure, yeah. That's at least the most easiest part, to be annoying, but also to do some great and creative stuff in offense, to also score some goals, to not just, I wouldn't say frustrate them, this maybe would be too much, but yeah, show some kind of sparks what we are about to show and what about our performance and what we can at least deliver throughout the tournament. Because it's just the very first day, there is more to come, and yeah.
Yeah. Talking about your own competition back in Germany, how is the rhythm, the feeling that you have with the competition so far? How have you been performing?
So far, so good, I would say. So I guess one loss already, but that's not a big of a deal. The German competition isn't that large. We don't have that much or many teams in the very first league to in general to compete with. So it's through the majority of the time, it's basically playing, getting into rhythm for the postseason, and then we always see or we will see how the playoffs will go.
Okay. Your predictions for today. You're hoping for a hard match, a physical match, or?
As said, we want to be annoying. Whether it is physical or not, but we want to compete with them. So we want to show who we are, what we are capable of, and no actual results in mind. But as long as it stays competitive, we're happy.
Great. Good luck, and I hope your team puts a great match on the floor. Hope to see you soon again during this tournament.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Viewers at home, keep on watching. This will be the third match of today, the very first day of the 2026 Champions League Finals. You're about to see TuS Schildgen versus Boeckenberg.
Welcome to the third match of the day of this IKF Korfball Champions League 2026. It means official the IKF Korfball Champions League reviewing stage. We have Boeckenberg KC against TuS Schildgen. Lining up for Schildgen with the number 8, number 2, Selena F. Carlson. Number 3, nucleus Tim Bauer. Number 4, number 5, Jana Gildo. Number 5, number 6, Stefan F. Carlson. Number 16, number 6, Anna Bauer. Number 17, number 70, Thomas Horn. Number 24, number 54, Juliana Lensa. And with the number 30, number 30, Simon Walter. The main coach is Luca Michael. And now the 8 lining up for Boeckenberg with the number 14, number 2, team captain, Johan de Boeckenberg. Number 2, number 2 is Laura Saunders. Number 32, number 52 is Timo Guiani. Number 4, number 5, Tess Volbach. Number 26, number 26, Thomas Dean. Number 5, number 5, Edward Engels. Number 29, number 29, Joppe Bellmans. And with number 6, on stage, Lisa Van Gogh. Boeckenberg's coach is Gert Dexjuner. The match will be refereed by Ugutan Akut, Dave Buiten-Mullen, and Dietrich Gieten. A round of applause for everyone. Have a wonderful game.
Ladies and gentlemen watching, Looking at this, you have tuned in on the IKF YouTube channel. You're about to see the third match of today. A show-off between the Belgian champions of last year, the indoor champions, Boeckenberg. They will be playing the German runner-up of last year's indoor finals, TuS Schildgen. Both teams starting strong. We've just looked at the introduction of the starting 8 players, especially for Boeckenberg, starting their strongest lineup. For the Germans, they are at this moment keeping Theo Novak and Jan Hemming on the bench. But we have a few more great players out there. Of course, we're going to be looking for goals from Stefan Heppenkauser. Thomas Freund, he starts on offense. On the Belgian side, the oh so tall Joppe Bellemans, almost reaching 2.60 meters. A versatile player that is not only tall and can grab a lot of rebounds, but also can score goals. Just an all-round player that you want to have on your squad. Bellemans, just 23 years old, also a part of the Belgian national squad. And Boeckenberg, they play at home here in Lisbon, so they are starting this match. That has started. Bellemans with the first rebound on offense. And we see here Lauren Somers playing with a head mask. She recently had an operation to the face. Therefore, in order to keep everything in place, a little mask that she needs to play with. On offense here, Thomas Freund with a nice breakthrough. Unable to connect for the first shot attempt. But boy, was that an opportunity to open the score here in Lisbon. Bellemans. And underneath the post, Thibaut Dujardin, following his rebound. Yeah, and mind you, this is just the first playing day of this tournament. Tomorrow and the day after, they are all group phase matches in this Group B of the Champions League finals. We have 2 pools, each pool has 4 teams. The first 3 days are group phase matches, and then on Friday we go for semis. And then on Saturday, that's the day where we will see the finals. Everything can still happen, and of course, each and every team, these are the 8 best teams of Europe. They want to showcase the skills that they have. Give each other a hard time, as earlier talked it over with German coach Lucas Michael. Told about giving the Belgians a hard time, being a pain in the ass. But I'm quite sure that head coach Gert Degenaars has the same idea for his squad. Boeckenberg also wants to put up high pressure on defense. When we look at this squad of Boeckenberg, they have 5 players that are also a part of the Belgian national squad. And here, the opening goal for the Belgians. Lisa van Gorp, one of these household names of the Belgian national squad. Van Gorp, just 25 years old, but has been with the national team already for 3 years now. A name that you see and hear more often on these kinds of tournaments. Van Gorp originated from Lichtaert. Easy collection here for Bellemans. Dujardin. Nice duel for the rebound. Yeah, and Bellemans is posting up against Tim Roelofs. Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. Quite close to the 2-0. But then Bellemans all open with a shot from the side. Showcasing his versatility, as earlier mentioned, not only a rebounding specialist, but also able to score goals from a distance. All offense now. We see Selina Heppenkhausen, Rolberg, Roelofs en Heppenkhausen. This results in the first goal from TuS Schildgen. 2-1. Roelofs with the goal. Good rebound there from Tess Voshart. That results in a couple of attempts for the Belgians. Again, Voshart with the collection. Fighting for every ball. But also Amber Engels. Not giving away any presents. From behind the post, this was Thomas Thijs. Thomas Thijs, also one of these players that is a part of the national squad. Now for the free pass attempt. This looks to be a foul committed on Jordan de Vogelaar, but refereeing team not giving the call. Of course, they want to be looking for good and clean rebounding duels. That's always one of the hardest things in korfball. Bellemans fighting for the ball. Oh, but handing it over right in the hands of Selina Heppenkhausen. She's wise enough to just keep her calm. And if you're now first watching this tournament, we play in IKF scenario. In this case, it means the match is 4 times 10 minutes. You can make 8 substitutions. After quarter number 1 and quarter number 3, there is a short 1-minute break just to get a breather. And after quarter number 2, there is a 10-minute break so that both teams can talk it over. And also, when then quarter 3 is starting, we're switching sides. Ooh, nice pressure on defense from Boeckenberg. Quick shot. Luckily de Vogelaar is there underneath the post to pick it up. Voshart has a hard time reaching her teammates. Thomas Thijs getting the ball back. De Vogelaar must get it up now in the nick of time. And Boeckenberg has a shot clock violation, and the German squad is celebrating this as a monster. Free pass opportunity here for the Germans. Stefan Heppenkhausen. And we all know him from the German national squad, but also here his team, TuS Schildgen. He is a true goal getter. This is a nice tip-in attempt, by the way. Stefan Heppenkhausen, maybe the best player Germany has since a couple of years. It's a type of player that can really make or break a team. A connector, but also a shooter. Voshart, running in attempt, passes it to Engels. Close one there for Thomas Thijs. Schildgen with Rolberg. This pass was lacking some accuracy. I can hear head coach Lucas Michael instructing his team to just search for better passing opportunities. De Vogelaar with a far distant shot. But the pressure that the Germans are putting on the pitch is impressive to see. Really sticking to the game plan. Germans maintain possession with a fresh new shot clock. Heppenhausen together with Rudolfs. Rudolfs. Maybe a bit out of his range. And the shot clock was not so much of a dire thing. Maybe not the best option here. Belgium's now also with a one-shot offense. And it's a hard thing to get into rhythm, get the feeling, maybe repeat a couple of times. Looking for the boys from Schildgen, but the pressure is high on defense. Yeah, and then they are struggling delivering a good pass. Well done by Desjardins. Germans maintain possession, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gotta get it off, gotta get it off. Heppenhausen, just came up short. You can also see here head coach Gert Degenaars, here in the bottom of your screen, 46 years old. Also has a nice track record as a player himself. Played 2 tournaments with the Belgium national squad himself, Gert Degenaars, back in 2001 and 2005. Well, we are looking at a very nice close distance shot. And the goal, Jordan de Vogelare. Well, defensive play by the Belgians, causing a turnover. Looking to further increase their 2-point lead. This is too much physical contact committed by Stefan Heppenhausen. And a free pass can be taken by a player of choice. So you're using your specialist for that. In this specific case, Lisa van Gorp is the one taking the free passes. In this section then at least. Van Gorp, oh, and the post is being touched a lot. Another free pass, and my best guess is that Van Gorp will again take this one. Quick pass, ooh, bad feed. But then Tim Roelofs makes too much contact with this feed, and then in the end it's Lisa van Gorp with a penalty shot that barely goes in. Also these ones count. Second year in a row that the city of Lisbon is hosting the Champions League finals. Last year they also did the same. If we're looking at the national competitions, Schildgen in the regional Liga, so that's the German competition, they are ranked second. They were champions in 2023, so that is 3 years ago. And for Boeckenberg, they're doing a great job in their own competition in the top league. They're ahead of number 1 spot. They've got 4 points more than the second seeded team, which is Forwards. So they're doing a great job, and also, yeah, they came here in Lisbon with a bag full of confidence, because last weekend when Boeckenberg played Borgerhout, they put up a monster score, 34-13, a very big score in favor of Boeckenberg, so they must feel quite comfortable coming here in Lisbon. Of course, you never know, but yeah, that feeling cannot be bought. Well defended by de Vogelare, who was named the best Belgian player of the competition last year and has been the captain of his team and also for the Belgian national squad. And in the nick of time, yeah, I see thumbs up. This one counts. Joppe Bellemans with the 5-1 score. putting his team up with a gap of 4. Not only did Boeckenberg win the last year's indoor championship, but they also won the Belgium Cup. Beker van België, which is an outdoor tournament, well, sort of separate competition. It's a knockout tournament. So they, in Belgium, you can win 3 prizes per season, the indoor, the outdoor championship, but also the Belgium Cup. And last year, Boeckenberg, they won 2 of the 3. All under the lead of Gert Degenaars, who became coach of this squad in 2023. Also looking at the statistics of the top league, Boeckenberg is the best scoring team, but also the best defensive team also actually. So on all sides they are performing very, very well. Of course, one of the goals here is to claim the Champions League finals. So, as earlier mentioned, just a 1-minute break. Just a short one to catch your breath, and then we continue now with quarter number 2. Great rebound from Thibaut Dujardin. And Boeckenberg looking to extend the lead here. Thomas Thijs with the shots. Again, he can repeat. Engels, no, putting up some moves. De Vogelaren. Nice little step back, creating some space for his shot. Free pass. Sorry, penalty shot. Volshard. Yeah, Volshard connects. From the penalty stripe. 6-1. Roelofs far off. In any case, he did not shoot too soft, which is can be a killing thing in korfball. If you miss, always shoot too hard. That way, the rebound, you're making it your rebound easy. Kouze. Roelofs. Just in the nick of time, under the pressure of the shot clock. But the pressure on defense of the Belgians is just good. Only Roelofs has scored for Schildgen. The other section did not score yet at all. So this is the first match in Group B. Each pool has 4 teams. So the other 2 teams of Group B, they will play the latest game of today, and this will be a penalty for Thomas Thijs. Yeah, that's actually no kind of discussion. Running in attempt and too much physical contact, resulting in a penalty shot, which he clearly successfully scores. So the other 2 teams in Group B, Benfica here from Lisbon. And we have Brno, Czechia. They complete Group B. Yeah, and then tomorrow, Boeckenberg, they play the last game of the day. They then play Benfica. And Schildgen. Now they play the 3rd match of the day, and tomorrow the same. Oh, nice running in attempt. Lauwen Somers, she scores. Great feed also by her teammates, setting it up for a good running in shot. 8-1. Belgians got themselves a royal lead. Shot from behind the post, but easy collection for Jordan de Vogelaren. And we're looking at a few substitutions here already that are coming up for the Germans. And this is Joppe Bellemans. What a nice technique the boy has. great effect on the ball. I can see Jan Robert Hemming. Jan, he has entered the game here on offense. I think we can see another substitution happening quite soon for the German squad. If I see it correctly, I see that De Vogelaar connects for yet another goal, but I also see that Josephine Palm is about to come into this game. She's making ready. Oh, this will be a cutting error. Yeah, quite easy to spot. Thomas Thijs gets the ball back. Nice combination work of the guys from Belgium, resulting in a 11-1 score. So far, teammates are finding each other quite well. Lepsak, she is taken out. And Palm entered the match. And we're looking at the second goal of Schildgen. Bellemans gets it over to Van Gorp. Who's making use of the little space she had and connecting with her third goal of this afternoon. Heppenkauser. Oh, what a very nice long distance bomb. Almost from the locker rooms. My God, showing great range. Stefan Heppenkauser. Combination play by the ladies from Boeckenberg results in a turnover. With Thomas Freund tapping the ball to his offensive section. I can also see in the corner of my eye that Dennis de Vogelaar is warming up. Perhaps we will see him too. All signs are on green for de Vogelaar to join this match. Thijs. De Vogelaar. Jordan de Vogelaar. Thomas Thijs. Oh, what a nice running in shot. Goes for the one-hander. Maybe should have taken it the traditional way. Schildgen. Heppenkauser to Heppenkauser. So far, they did not found their rhythm yet. De Vogelaar gets it back. Great play by Boeckenberg. Hemming goes now for the rebounding position. Maybe with Bellemans as his direct opponent, maybe that's not the best thing to do. And now Bellemans was there earlier. Yeah, gets the ball back. Maybe we will see something new in this tournament, which is an experiment by the IKF called the white card. So instead of yellow and red, the refs now also have a white card to show. It's then as a sort of a compliment for great sportsmanship and a nice show of respect towards your opponent. Maybe we will see the refs handing them out later during this tournament. Can all happen. From behind the post. Yeah, that's the fourth goal of Schildgen. Rolberg, if I'm not mistaken. with the 12-4. Oh, and immediately the goal on the Belgium side. 13-4. All of a sudden, goals are flying. Just a little checkup if everybody is still okay. But Rolberg has a little issue with her hand, I think. So she's talking it over with the caretaker of Schildgen. And now I can also see another player warming up, so maybe this is for Rolberg. Something to say, oh, I'm going to take a longer break. We're looking at a substitution here. Yeah, okay, indeed. So indeed, Anna-Katrien Rolberg, she will be sitting down. And yeah, then officially you need to step into the substitution zone, which is next to the jury table. Johanna Stemma, she's entering the pitch on defense to replace Rolberg. Quick pass to the backside of the pitch. Running in shot. No. On second attempt, Somers. Dujardin. Somers in the feed. Yeah, and that's an easy, smooth shot by Lisa van Gorp. Sharpshooting girl van Boeckenberg. Lisa van Gorp was named also the 2024 best female player of Belgium. (14-4) royal lead for the Belgians. Must be feeling quite comfortable. Great pressure there on defense by Bellemans. Yeah, and comes up with the steal. Perfectly executed on defense. Engels. And Engels really seems to struggle with Jana Kierdorf as her direct opponent. So therefore, Engels is really looking to give the feed to her teammates. Did not score yet, Amber Engels. Running in shot, but a good pass to the side, but these shots, they lack accuracy. 14-4. Thijs. De Vogelaar comes up with the rebound. Voshart, who's also making lots of meters, really going for every ball. He's also a good connecting player, Tess Voshart. See here, Dutch referee Dave van der Meulen looking over. There was some small discussion with Gert Degenaars on the other side, but all okay. Also seeing Mado Verhoeven getting ready to jump into this game. But the head coach of Boeckenberg, Gert Degenaars, is giving Dennis de Vogelaar the latest strategical instructions. Offensive foul committed by Boeckenberg. Last minute of this second period. Second quarter. Yeah. Nice steal there. Lisa van Gorp had her hands first on the ball. gripping it correctly, so therefore they turn the ball over to Boeckenberg. Engels. Oof. Just comes up short. Is close to scoring her first one. 2 attempts in a row, but again Vosshard. Vosshard is really being the vacuum cleaner of this section, grabbing all the rebounds she can get and also minding her own position on the pitch. 15-4 with her second goal. Tess Vosshard. "13 seconds. Oh, the Vogelaar already immediately shoots. Still got 8 seconds, maybe to put up a decent shot. Thijs, yes. Thomas Thijs extends the lead to 16-4 in Belgium favor. 1 second left, so this needs to go up. And with this royal lead, we are having a 10-minute break. That's the same for me. After 10 minutes, we will switch sides, so that will mean that the Belgium squad will shoot on the right side of your screen and the other way around. Just enough time for also you viewers at home to grab a cup of coffee or Coke Zero, I don't know, maybe a bag of popcorn, and then enjoy the second half of this match. We're back with the start of quarter number 3 here in Lisbon. So we're looking at the first day, the first playing day of this year's Champions League finals. Watching at a royal lead for Boeckenberg, 16-4. You can see that they are adjusting slightly the posts, IKF officials. So looking at the rosters, and yeah, Schildgen is about to make 3 substitutions here. But also Boeckenberg about to change a couple of faces, at least one. So those are the ones I previously talked about. Dennis de Vogelaar about to enter the pitch. We also see Verhoeven, but for the Germans, David Kuchera, he is entering. Roelofs is being brought back. Yeah. And Kierdorf is also now on the bench again. Germany, TuS Schildgen, they play away, so they have quite a gap to bridge. Of course, the goals are quite clear. Give one hell of a fight. This is a nice attempt by Roelofs. But the position that he had was just too difficult. Schildgen remains in the possession of the ball. While Amber Engels also made a claim saying that she was not the last one to touch the ball. Roelofs. From the side, Simon Bolters, but just is lacking accuracy. High pressure now on German side. We're still looking. Somers with the head mask. Did not hinder her from scoring a goal. Dujardin. No. Yes, and this is Verhoeven. Great pressure on defense by Amber Engels. Causing a steal for the Belgium squad. Verhoeven yet again, quite close to scoring 2 in a row. Boeckenberg remains in the possession of the ball. Oh, quick shot. They want to keep the pace up. Don't let it linger. Bellemans, oh, quick pass there, underneath the post. Oh, cheeky little shot there from Dujardin. Still looking for his first goal. And now Somers with an opportunity from the penalty spot. Connects. Lauren Somers. Her second goal of this match. 18-4. Working on extending the lead even further. Kuchera sending his teammate Hemming away. But then the rebound is lacking. So the feed was actually kind of good. creating some space. However, then it's key that all the players are looking towards the post to grab either a dynamic rebound and so forth. And the first goal of today from Dennis de Vogelaren. Still Amber Engels with no goals made in that section. Still struggling with the high pressure on defense. Becerra. Close to scoring his first. Yeah, and only Roelofs. Now in the 8 players on the pitch for Schildgen has scored a goal. The other goal makers are on the bench now. So it's time for other people to step up. Roelofs, and that'll be a penalty. Yeah, quite clear. Thibaut Dujardin. And Roelofs to the ground. Yeah, took a hit to the head. While Dujardin really tried to hinder the pass. Of course, it was not his intent to hit Roelofs in the face or anything. It was not deliberate. Yeah, those things can happen. The action was nice. Dynamic action from Tim Roelofs. But the question is now, is he okay enough to continue? On the other hand, it's just the first day of the tournament. You might not want to overplay or go over some boundaries. Well, we can also see that Boeckenberg has imported some of their fans already. Normally you see that picking up during the tournament, but already now on the first day, some people wearing blue shirts on the stands. Okay, Roelofs all okay, shaking it off, and from the penalty location connects, scoring the 5th goal for Schildgen. 19-5, still a big gap. Bellemans gets it back. Dujardin. Oh, and this is Bellemans. Oh, just comes up short. Maybe with a little bit too much effect on the ball. But his action inside was spectacular. Engels with the rebound. Somers gets it back. Somers from the side. Korf was not hit or touched. Now it does. What you're seeing now is that Boeckenberg really can come up with a lot of offensive rebounds, especially this attack. That can result in multiple attempts. In the end, Jan Hemming with the rebound. Engels, don't know where the ball is. But because it bumped on her back, Boeckenberg has the ball. Verhoeven. Bellemans gets it back, turns away. And they'll be looking for him. Or Verhoeven. Verhoeven then, great option. Makes a nice contribution to this game because she just came in and already scores her 2nd. Good to see that she's making a mark already in this game. Mado Verhoeven. Also a youngster. Verhoeven, just 20 years old. And in the past she also played for Belgium under 19. Might see her more and more often in Boeckenberg. Nice rebound from Thibaut Dujardin. Creates yet another opportunity for Boeckenberg to score a goal. 21-5. Again for Hoeve. Capitalizing and scoring her third. Boeckenberg looking for the open player, but struggling to find De Vogelaar. And another spectacular move, a running in shot. 22-5, big lead. High feet, but a bad pass causes Boeckenberg to take over. Vosshart again with the rebound. She's doing the dirty work. Vosshart is everywhere. She's not in the feed. She's grabbing dynamic rebounds. But also Vosshart has scored 3 goals already. She's really everywhere. Hemming. Heppenkauze really has not a lot of room to play around, so therefore Hemming needs to put up with a far distance shot. Yeah, the chances that they are getting are not easy, but in the end this is a very nice shot from afar. Kuchera and Bellemans is taken off, and we see Senne de Wandel. He is making his debut here on the Champions League final match. Youngster, just 19 years old. Oh boy, can't remember the time I was 19. Great rebound here from the youngster. And I think Gert Degenaars is not ready yet with his substitutions, because I can see 2 more girls from Boeckenberg warming up. They are really looking for De Wandel to make his contribution and score a goal. I see Julie de Haan also warming up. Maybe at the start of quarter number 4 we might see her. I also see Imana Borms and the German goal. Schildgen. 22-7. Nice opportunity to make a quick counter goal. And I also see Matthijs Prekler for Boeckenberg. He's also warming up. Yeah, and the players that are taken out, they are not making a return. So Jordan de Vogelaar, Joppe Bellemans, Lisa van Gorp. Don't expect them to return. I think that Gert Degenaars is giving everybody some minutes to keep rhythm for everybody as a group. De Wandel. Dujardin. Nice arc to his shot, and therefore making it easy for Somers to have the rebound. Defensive foul, giving Mado Verhoeven an opportunity with the free pass. Verhoeven, yeah! Her 4th goal. My God, what a nice contribution she's making to Boeckenberg. And De Wandel with the rebound. Yeah, the grip is firm Boeckenberg is leading and the pressure is high that they're putting up on defense. That is the reason why they are in such a great lead. And this is a penalty situation for Amber Engels. Maybe she can score her first. Yeah, she does. Does not falter. Heppenkhausen. Yeah, and Schildgen really has difficulties finding the correct opportunities and the good choices. They are forced to take difficult shots, and that's all due to the high pressure that the Belgians are putting on Schildgen. That was Thijs. Ooh, this was some dynamic play from the Belgian boys. However, it did not result in a goal. Great defense by Dujardin. Shot clock is no longer needed. Game clock is down to 13. Still can get a decent shot off. 8 seconds. Hemming, way off. Yeah, accuracy is really lacking. Quarter number 3 has come to an end. We just have 10 more minutes to play. And indeed, Gert Degenaars is looking to bring in Matthijs Prekler and Imana Borms. Yeah, and then tomorrow, what will happen then? So Boeckenberg will then play Benfica. Schildgen will play Brno. Squad from Czechia. Yeah, and then in the group phase also we still have Thursday left. And then Boeckenberg will play Brno. And Schildgen will have to play the host Benfica from Lisbon. They feel quite at home in their own city. Quarter number 4 just started, the last 10 minutes of this match. Oh, quick shot here from Engels. Exclamation mark. Also want to go to 30, of course. Boeckenberg. We had the same with PKC. You want to hit the 30 goal mark, that's something magical. And then both PKC and Boeckenberg are coming up with monster scores today. What's happening here? I can hear a buzzer sounding. And we can just continue. The Wandel, he was also a bit caught off guard. Saying, hey, what's going on here now? Also, Thibaut Dujardin did not score yet this match. Maybe they're looking for a goal for him, just to get into the rhythm. Oh, small distance attempt here by Ujana Lepsak. And she scores, which is a good thing. Trying to get towards those 10. Dujardin, the Wandel. Boys are in the front court. Oh, and Dujardin finally makes his first. There's a little joke with the guys on the bench. Finally, I got him. De Haan. In assist to Engels, who is getting more and more space on offense. De Vogelaar. De Haan. Yeah, Judy De Haan with her first goal, and this way Boeckenberg, their squad, everybody is chipping in, making it count. And almost everybody is on the score form. We're just missing goals from Borms, De Wandel and Prekler. If they are able to score, all players of Boeckenberg are on the score form. We also see here a high feed. Edberkauze now on feet. Pichera. Reaching foul in this rebound fight. But Dujardin wins it. Engels with the pass to De Vogelaar, De Wandel. Sorry, Prekler. Still Boeckenberg putting up high pressure on defense. That's their strategy of today and probably the whole tournament. Give high pressure. Shot from the side, yeah. The 9th goal for Schildgen. Selina Hepekauze connects with her first goal of today. This is a nice running in shot by Borms. Oh, this is a nice feed, but just enough fingers from Amber Engels to disrupt this offense. Dujardin. Still the pace is high. And I also see that for Lucas Mikael, head coach of Schildgen, wants to make a few changes again in his lineup. I see Anna Kupka. She's getting ready. So she's now standing, Kupka, in the substitution zone. So with the next blow of the whistle, she can come in. Kupka also still young, just 22 years old. Played in the Belgium squads, below 19, below 21, a few years earlier. Did not make it yet to the senior German squad. Traveling violation for the Germans, and this is the moment to make the substitution for Kupka. She will come in and replace Selina Hepekauze, who scored 1. De Wandel. Nice running in attempt. Thibaut Dujardin with his second goal. Great pass also. Might have been the most spectacular part of this offense. The splitting pass, thus creating the space for Thibaut Dujardin. Shot from the side, Dujardin with a nice collection. Oh, the Vandal does not dare going up for this shot. Could have done. But from behind the post. It's Belgium scoring the 29th goal. Free pass. Nice opportunity, yeah, for David Kuchera. Really separates himself from his teammates because this is his third. Really putting his mark on this match. Short jumper here from Matthijs Prekler. Pressure on defense from the Vandal. Oh, and this is a nice running in attempt. No, cutting error. Yeah, they can no, it needs to go back. That was a bit of too quick. Prekler directly goes for the rebound. Vogelaren. Yeah, fresh new shot clock. Prekler with a nice pass to the backside of the post, resulting in a free pass. De Vogelaren is going to use this opportunity to maybe score the 30th for Boeckenberg. Nope, not yet. But 3.5 minutes. He still got some chances to hit that magical mark. Point. And although David Kuchera makes this goal, he needs to take it from 2.5 meters. But this penalty shot does not go in, and then, yeah, that might be a bit frustrating. Prekler. No. Guess the Belgian squad should be happy with the way that they're playing. Cutting error yet again, committed by Schildgen. Vogelaren. Gets it back. Yeah, shot clock needs to go back to 25. Yeah, I can see the ref putting his hand in the air. Never mind. This results in a goal anyway, but the jury table did not seem to look to the referee, who put his hand up in the air, indicating that the Korf was hit. 30-10, monster score here in Lisbon. Lepsak almost got a nice opportunity with the running in shot. Oh, and this is nice defense by Dennis de Vogelaren. Yeah. Great pass. Passing in the long, and for Hoeve. Oh, number 6. My God, she's having a great match. Mado Verhoeven. Wolters. Good attempt. Maybe the Belgians can further increase their lead. Again for Hoover. Again she was close. Her accuracy is spectacular today. Nice passing. But Senne de Wandel not there yet to make a goal. There seems to be something, but refs are only calling it now. Seems to me that this was a legit penalty shot for TuS Schildgen. However, not granted. We continue as is. Less than a minute to go in this fourth quarter. Nice defensive play by Dennis de Vogelare. So this goal doesn't count. And then we can prepare for the last match of today. I can already warm you up from here because none other than Mr. Tom Brady will give you some live commentary coming to you live from England. Giving you the information that you all need to enjoy the fourth match of today, which is Benfica versus Brno. Dying seconds of this match, and Boeckenberg having a monster score here in Lisbon. Looking for a 31-10 win over TuS Schildgen. Stay tuned on the IKF YouTube channel for more games in this year's Champions League final. This match is over and we have a monster score for Boeckenberg. You guys won with 31-10. My God, what a monster score. Jordan de Vogelaar, captain of the team. How does this feel?
Yeah, great. Of course, first game is always difficult. Our start was not really good with 5 goals in the first quarter. But then, yeah, we did very well. Right decisions at the right time. Defending was good.
Yeah.
And that's always then it becomes easy if good defense. Then you go in the attack. You have time.
Yeah.
To make the gap.
How was the pressure that you guys were getting from Schildgen?
Yeah, in the beginning they were pushing us outside, and we had some difficulties to find a solution on the inside.
Yeah.
But then we discussed and then we found the right things.
Yeah. What was the game plan up front? Because I talked to the coach of Schildgen up front, and they said they wanted to give you guys a hard time. Try to play physical, try to push you indeed to the sides.
Yeah.
But in the end, how did you guys cope with that?
Yeah, of course, always in the beginning, it's we know that such teams will play physically against us, and we always need some time to know what they are doing.
Yep.
And the less time it was needed, then we fixed it.
Yeah. Next to here, we have Mado Verhoeven. My God, you had a game as well. Oh my God! So you entered the match. In the end, I believe you scored 6. So I believe that you're the game's top scorer. How does that make you feel?
It is a nice feeling to play in this one and to score so many goals. Yes.
They were really looking for your opportunities, right? Did you have the same feeling?
Yes, because I was scoring, they were looking for me.
Yeah. There was also the plan to really focus on your opportunities that you were getting. It was also one of the goals that to focus on the opportunities that you were getting.
Yes.
Yeah. So I must say, the 31-10, it must feel great. But in the end, these are pool games, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, the most important ones, Friday and Saturday. Do you guys have like a plan? Because right now I saw that everybody in the squad is getting minutes.
Yeah.
Is that still the plan also for tomorrow and the day after?
Normally, yes. I think if we want to have a change against PKC, we need everybody as fit as possible.
Yeah.
So the more minutes we can save for our 5-6 our females and males.
Yep.
The
better it is.
Yeah, the better it is. So
Yeah.
starting very, very good at the game is always good for us. So we can change quite quick.
Yeah, well, the start is gone. You guys had a monster score, so that must feel great.
Yeah.
Good luck during the whole tournament, and we'll speak to you
Thank you.
soon. Viewers watching at home, keep on watching because there are more games to come in this year's Champions League finals. Good luck, you guys. Good luck. Stay tuned here on YouTube IKF.